if you were white, if you had a kind of elite European passport, we knew some Italians got across. You could basically force your way through by waving your passport and making a fuss.
So are you saying that people who were not Ukrainian women and children, but other nationalities, but that had a white skin, were being allowed to cross?
White skin or a decent command of English,
right.
It varied. So along the way, we're friends with an Iranian national who managed to cross. He actually sent me a voice note once he was across saying, look, wave your British passport in their face and they will let you through. But by that time, you're traveling with people that you've made connections with. And for me, personally speaking, the notion that someone's passport guarantees them a right of safety when there's, Nigerian nationals with 2-month-old babies waiting in -2-degree cold, that didn't sit right with me, and there's no way I would have done that. So.
And can I ask you now, Murtaza, where you are now, briefly, if you would tell us, and what sort of reception you have received?
Yeah, so we headed back from Medica. I'll try and be brief, to Lviv. From Lviv, we had beautiful Ukrainian friends who were helping us out, giving us homes, giving us hotels. From there, we planned to head to the Slovakian border. And honestly, getting a train from Lviv to Uzhgorod and then a taxi to the Slovakian border at Slimensk, which is a on-foot only crossing, they're worlds apart. The difference has been incredible. Even on the Ukrainian side, right up until you get to the crossing, there's volunteers there with teas, making sure you're warm, blankets. And after you cross into Slovakia, it's been nothing but care. We've been offered food more times than I can even count. We've been offered, everything we could need. We've been offered a place of rest, warm tents. So it certainly seems there's a disparity in organization and maybe a disparity in what kind of response you're getting depending on where you're from originally.
Okay. Thank you very much, Murtaza. I'm glad you're safe. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk to our correspondent, Kasia Madera, who is somewhere on the Polish border with Ukraine. You've moved from yesterday, Kasia. Just to explain to our viewers where you are today.
So this is the town of Przemyśl, and this is a few kilometres away from one of the border crossing points, and there are a number of them in Poland. It's a very long border with Ukraine. But what's happening here behind me is an immense effort